And we have returned yet again for more Eastern Front craziness. I think this is Pavlov's house. I think. This is a really cool level. It's really tough. No, it's not Pavlov's house. Stay in the ditch and keep... Oh, we're getting to Pavlov's house, though. Oh, there he is! Sergeant Pavlov. I don't know if he was actually a sergeant or not. I have not read about the Pavlov's house battle in a very long time. Oh, yeah, this is actually kind of a cool little area here. All glory to the revolution, comrade! You will die for Papa Stalin! Ugh, Stalin. Honestly, I think he's probably the worst person of the 20th century. And by probably, I mean, I can think of very few people that are worse than he is. Maybe Pol Pot. Maybe. Pol Pot did kill 25% of his own people, whereas I don't think Stalin killed nearly a fraction that high. Basically, the 20th century, we often like to just say Hitler this and Hitler that, but Hitler, if you compare his body count to many of the other dictators in the 20th century, he's almost just a amateur, really. But that's what history... That's the problem with pop history. That's one of the reasons why I really dislike the Modern Day History Channel. And it's Modern Day History programming in general. Back in the day, they'd actually talk about all sorts of things. History Channel Day is complete shit. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this in many videos, but I'll mention it again just because I saw a really annoying TV show. Well, let me put it this way. I didn't see it, but it was on when I walked by it. And it was like, everything is dumbed down. Like, where is that... Shit, where is that dumb fuck? Yeah, just let yourself get hit once, because that full power rifle... Shit, there he is, I think. I got you, dude. Run! We shall charge, comrades! But I remember back when the History Channel was, like, a real channel, when you could actually learn stuff. I remember PBS used to do the same thing as well. I learned a lot from both channels. But really, when it comes to studying history, you've got to be able to read the books. But most importantly, when it comes to studying history, you really, really need to have critical thinking. Critical thinking is a very important thing. Critical thinking doesn't mean just discount everything you don't agree with. Wait, why are there B-17s flying over here? That doesn't seem very historically accurate. Run! Just charge in the name of the motherland! This is not as historically inaccurate as you would think. There's actually something that I learned off of Forgotten Weapons, where apparently the Krauts did just that. Where they would lay down suppressing fire with their STGs and then charge forward to the next line of defenses. Whereas before they would have to do that with their Mausers, and it didn't work quite as well. This goes to show you the benefit of superior firepower. But yeah, history is just something. History is very important to me. Getting as much truth as possible. And once again, you still have to keep in mind history is written by human beings, meaning, of course, that you can't just believe everything you read, or everything you hear, or everything somebody tells you. You have to use critical thinking. And what critical thinking really is you take two pieces of data that are different and try to figure out which one is the most accurate. And you have to ask yourself who said what and why, and what their purpose was when they were actually talking about whatever it was they were talking about. You've got to do this because you have to understand that historians can lie, historians cannot have all the information, and it's up to you, the individual, to learn what is actually true and what isn't. And this is Pavlov's house. Now imagine fighting here for real, you know? Imagine fighting in this house for 3 months. Now, obviously, you're not going to be in constant combat, like, all the time. That's one thing that video games do. But if video games didn't do it, it would be kind of boring. Because real war, from everything I've read and everything I've heard, is actually boring. It's 90% boredom punctuated with 10% of absolute terror. Which is yet another reason why you never kind of see me join up unless I absolutely have to. Alright, anti-tank rifles. This is not historically accurate. Because anti-tank rifles, I think by 42, were more or less obsolete. I think you could potentially penetrate... possibly the sides of a Panzer III. Definitely a Panzer I and II. But anything past that, you ain't doing nothing. So, yeah. But then again, you know, they don't have bazookas or anything like that. And bazookas, from what I've read, weren't quite as good as they could be either. Rifle grenades is something you don't really see all that much in these games. That they apparently were quite good, at least from what I have read. Now, what are we trying to get to? Okay, we're trying to get to a anti-tank rifle, probably. I don't remember where they are, though. It could be down another one. But really, this game is absolutely excellent, and it's somewhat... Actually, it's not really annoying that I missed this game back in the day. It would be nice if I could have played it back when it first came out. But, you know... Well, that guy would have literally just disintegrated as a human being. Now, those look like tigers, but you cannot penetrate a Panzer IV. And also, this is not semi-auto. In fact, let's see, look at that. That is not a semi-auto rifle, but once again, we would be having a lot of fun if this was historically accurate. If it was really historically accurate, we would just die of dysentery. Because that'd be a lot of fun to play, wouldn't it? The Dysentery Simulator. The Dysentruck. Eventually, I should review that game. The game in question is Retro City Rampage. Quite a fun little GTA clone. Recommend checking it out. Let's see, here we go. Shit. Okay, blow him up, because that's totally how that would work. We will hold the line. Yeah, reinforcements arriving in 4 minutes. Try 4 months in real life. Oh, damn it. Where the fuck's that gun? I guess we're to get back up here. I think, well, once again, I'm not sure if it's the real one, but I did see that there's a bit of the Pavlovs house still on display in Volgograd. Because they changed the name from Stalingrad, thankfully. Although what's interesting is they changed the name of the city to Volgograd. But 1 month out of the year, if I'm not mistaken, it's called Stalingrad. Because it was a hero city. Which I can understand if you fought, you know, at Stalingrad or knew somebody who did. And that's one of the things, with 20 million Russians dying, somebody in their just about everybody in their family had somebody who either died or fought in that war. You know? Which is something kind of crazy when you think about it, you know? I mean, even to this day in the U.S., people talk about, oh yeah, somebody in my family fought in the war. But I imagine just about everybody back then, or everybody in Russia knows somebody who did. Which is crazy to me. Well, not crazy. It's just, it is interesting to me, I should say. It's the same way with Germany and a variety of other countries as well. The scars of World War II and I are still quite there. You know, it's something we don't really think about. All right, let us see. We are going to. Okay, we got some Panzer IVs coming after us. We got to go grab us an anti-tank rifle. Even though it is historically inaccurate, and, you know, this is the worst game ever. I want to die of dysentery. In fact, you know what's interesting? The Spanish-American War. Shit. Well, literally shit. The Spanish-American War, most of the casualties from that were not from enemy fire. Rather, it was disease and bad food. In fact, at the very end of World War I, and if you watch The Great War, you know this, at the end of World War I, something like 20 million people died from the Spanish flu. So yeah, and according to my research at the very least, even after the end of the war, nobody talked about it. It was just like here's 20 million people just dropped dead from some fucking disease, and nobody really cared. Which I guess, you know, talking about the war, you know, with the blowing up and all the rest is a little more entertaining than, oh yeah, they got some kind of sickness, got the lurgy. Shit, run back. Just fire in their general direction. That's generally the best way to do it. Well, that didn't. Oh shit! I should have said this is even when I'm not trying to focus on talking. This level is still not very easy. But yeah, the Spanish flu. Can you imagine if 20 million people just dropped dead from some kind of disease? You know, we in the 21st century are very, very lucky. We're spared all of that. You know. And one thing they also don't talk about that you don't have whenever you're fighting in these battles here is just imagine how bad all these dead bodies gotta smell. Every book, every history book always talks about the stench from all the bodies. Makes you want to re-up, don't it? Okay, we gotta find the gubbin here. But yeah, that rifle ain't penetrating that. I think that's one of the reasons why those tanks even had those skirts in anyway. I'm pretty sure I mispronounced it, but you know what? I don't give a shit. The fact that I at least know what it is, you guys gotta be appreciative of that. Okay, it might be on the next level up. There's the fucking stairs. I just like jump through the roof, Superman style. Okay, is there any? No. Let's go. Crap. We got the krauts. Crap krauts. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you, fellow soldier, for shooting him in the back for me. Also, that's one other thing. In war, it doesn't matter if you shoot somebody in the back, so long as you're not the one getting shot. Okay, where in the name of Yzmir is that stair? Okay, hold the building until relieved. Hold until relieved. I'm not gonna find the fucking tank. Find the fucking anti-tank gun. So that tank's just got to sit there until somebody drops a bomb on him. That's one of the big problems with tanks is, you can definitely get a bomb dropped on your head, and that'll penetrate even the best of armor. Crap. Oh, I'm dead. I'm so dead. Unless I get out of here. Run! Save. Still got plenty of health. But see, this SCG-44, you see why it was such an influential gun. Imagine if all you had was a bloody, shit. Said I'm just getting beaten up. Yeah, getting clubbed. I mean, damn it all. Getting clubbed about the head and shoulders was a way that a number of people died in World War II as well. Hell, even in World War I you had that problem as well. The fucking trench spades. Okay, objective updated. Clear the area of any remaining forces. 6 remaining. I like how he knows that, somehow. You know? It's like Robo-Russian. Instead, the part of the Terminator will be played by Dolph Lundgren, although technically I think he's Swedish. I think. I can't remember. I can't think of a Russian actor at the moment. If anyone wants to... Just tell me the Russian equivalent of Arnie, then it'll be a funnier joke. Okay, we got 2 more crowds that must be liquidated in the name of the dialectic. Okay, I think we're getting close to the end of the game, actually. I don't remember how many levels are after Pavlov's house. I like how it does show me... Oh, symbol with reinforcement on the front. Okay, so my AI bots were able to kill them. I don't know how you'd pronounce that guy's name. Oh, right. And so that was Pavlov's house. And with that, I am GeneralLotz, wishing you good Stalingrad 2013, good Stalingrad 90s, whatever makes you happy.